This is the second lesson in the Complete Estate Planning Business Model instructional program or course or class. Um, and we left off with this idea that what we want to do is help you to distinguish yourself from your competition, to help you to set yourself above and apart from the other people that are out there selling products and services similar to what you may have to offer. But you will be different than your competition, and we want you to be perceived to be different, above and apart from your competition. So how do you differentiate yourself from your competition to attract more attention to your business? Well, one thing that you will do is you'll become a member of the national network of estate planners that are part of the Complete Estate Planning System. The Complete Estate Planning Network site is completeestateplanning.network, and there you can come and join, and it's free. There's no charge for the membership. And at that point, when you become a member, we will help you to offer a complete estate planning program for your clients. You can decide if you want to be labeled as a regional representative or whatever else or other way that you want to characterize yourself. We'll work with you on creating a distinguishing title for you. You would be certified in the CEPN network protocols to make sure that you understand the distinction between what you're doing and what the other players on the team are doing, including any attorneys that might be involved or other advisors. And you will be connected to CPAs, attorneys, and other special advisors who do different things than you might do to help you enhance your exposure. You will be supported by a deep bench of experts in estate planning. For example, I personally have over 40 years of experience in this area, and I know a lot of people in the business that can help you. So the resources that we have include many trust companies with whom we have worked in the past, and we can introduce you to those as necessary. So how can you offer a core service that crosses all demographics and virtually one that every adult needs? Every responsible adult, whether they're single, married, or otherwise involved in a relationship, should have a plan in the event of their incapacity or in the event of their premature death. Now, this is core to every caring relationship. It's as important as having auto insurance or home insurance. And the service that we offer is the efficient delivery of wills, trusts, and advance directives. Now, it's a lot more than that, but the word efficient implies that you're going to save time, money, and effort in this process, and it is the most convenient way for anyone to achieve their estate plan. It can be achieved effortlessly. The people can work directly from their home. They can fill out the questionnaires themselves. You do not need to have to assist them to do that. You can do that, and if you do, you'll have additional compensation to help them to achieve that if you want to help them do that. But the system is self-generating, self-drafting. The clients can, in fact, and do it themselves. They can also hire an attorney to review the document to make sure that it conforms with the state's law, that all documents are state specific. They can have an attorney as well, not just review to make sure it comports with the state's laws, but they can have an attorney help with the drafting of it if they feel uncomfortable with some of the issues that they may be facing and they want to have some advice on that score. So the legal fees, if they choose to use an attorney, will be additional fees, but very, very modest and a lot less than you might expect. It takes less time to do this than buying a life insurance policy and all the medicals and everything that people have to go through. It can be very inexpensive. The fees can be as little as half or even possibly less than half of what the prevailing fees are out there for estate planning in the conventional old-fashioned way. It's a proven technology. Over the last half dozen years, over 3,800 law firms are using this system and have used it for their back office document systems. And now it's been designed with upfront capabilities to be used for you and your clients, so that you'll have access to the very best tested technology and the best tested language for the legal documentation. It is way better than anything else available online. For example, LegalZoom is the one that promotes most heavily wills and living trust. Theirs is like a bicycle compared to yours, the system you will have here, which is like a Rolls Royce. It can generate lasting relationships deep in the family. So the older generations can be introduced to you, the younger generations, depending on what level of the generations you're working in, it can help you to get much more friendly relationships, and an entire family and extended family can become clients for you. The lead system, the referral affiliate marketing system, is self-generating in the sense that it will generate more leads for you, and the clients will be incentivized or motivated to help you to do that. So the system can actually produce revenue that can arrive in your bank while you're sleeping. So how can you use fee-based estate planning to generate the additional source of income? Well, you get paid the fees when they do their estate planning, even if they don't buy products from you. You set the stage for future fee-based consulting because some clients will need advanced planning. They may need an irrevocable life insurance trust or a charitable trust or special needs trust, and all of these will become available to you, and more. There are more kinds of trusts. Business owners will need special needs trusts. The higher-end families will need dynasty trusts. All of those, some of which are actually part of the system that you'll be offering, and some of them are special standalone, but they are available to you. Clients can gain an appreciation for your time and your effort and your expertise because the training we will give you will be far greater than you probably have experienced anywhere else. You'll put yourself in a different class, different than the other people out there that are competing. You'll position yourself as the client's trusted advisor and not as a salesperson. And the fees from estate planning can support your basic operational needs, and they can go farther than that as well. It all depends on the degree and how much effort you put into it. Being fee-based conveys confidence to the client. It conveys that you're independent, and that you can recognize reasonable, you will be charging reasonable, affordable fees. And that implies competence, that you know what you're doing and that the fees are extremely competitive. The high rate of referrals will display satisfaction among your clients. So the more satisfying the experience, the more referrals you're going to receive. So how can you use fee-based estate planning to promote your own services and your products to the new clients? Well, you obviously want to do this thoughtfully and with care, because you don't want the client to think that you are just simply doing their estate planning with the purpose of opening the door for other products. Nevertheless, that's a very important part of the relationship. So what you want to do is first transition from being a salesperson to a trusted consultant. From that point on, if you are taking your time and you're patient with the client, you will most likely have a very high satisfaction rating, which you want to watch because each client will be rating their advisor, and you will be rating them as well. And the client will share everything about what they own with you, so you'll know everything that they have. And with that kind of exposure, you will know that they will be open to your suggestions. And so in the 25 or 30 years that I've been doing this kind of thing, I found that it is the strongest way to develop relationships. I've had over 25,000 people come to my workshops, and a good 50% of those would come into my office and see me or my staff. We had a number of advisors in my office, so they would see the folks, and they would invariably wind up with not just an estate planning relationship, but with an insurance or investment relationship as well. They're going to feel very comfortable that you are advising them correctly, and that you want to do that right from the very beginning. And then they will tell others, and we have structured into our system a referral fee for them. So you'll see how that works, but it's very good. They will be receiving 5% of any fees that are generated as a result of the referral, and that can be significant. You will also earn additional fees. The same fees that they earn, you will earn. the cycle will go on. So it continues to go on and on. So how can you market more effectively with less out-of-pocket costs? Well, you'll use free technology rather than money. And there's several really good technologies that we'll talk to you about in addition to our regular complete estate planning software system. The trusting relationships will create referrals for you at no cost to you. In fact, you'll earn money when they do it. And as long as they have an enjoyable experience, they will be the best advertising that you can ever have. We're in a totally different era today. Things are much different. Clients are expecting you to be having a different way to do things. The affiliate program will generate fees for you and for them, for your clients. And we suggest that you consider using group marketing. That is, working with charitable organizations, working with churches, possibly colleges and universities, other schools, private and public, and even with companies. This can become an employee benefit program for the companies that you might work with. So what we're going to do is talk in the next session about creating new opportunities for you and how we go about doing that.